Gonna look like Ed Sheeran on the bass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these guys are hot. This is popping. Wow. Oh, take me up to the 4th floor, please. Yes. Can I get some more cocktail sauce with my shrimp? Rifting through the heavens with red hot delight. Humongous idea of what the Eiffel Tower is in our mind. And then when you're here, you're like, is that it? Is that the right one? So we're leaving zone 4 and gonna take train into the Circle of Paris. That filled up fast. Paris is fun. It's a really exciting place. You get to meet new people and get to hang out with them. You know,
Get close really
it's
fast.
like, yeah, all these kinds of body hugs. You know, it's interesting. It's like a croissant. It's got many layers. You know, they're all finely knit together, baked together. So, you know, pretty fun. It's exciting. We got one more.
Madness.
All right, so we have we've got is it sugar straw? It's a recycled straw for sure. Recycled straws, everybody needs recycled straws. You know, you don't need to have plastic. You can do, you know, all different kinds of stuff. Algae, you can have an algae straw. And when we were in Flores, Guatemala, you can have chocolate straws. See? Easy. I believe in that. That's good. Biodegradable straws for sure. Gin and tonic, because guess what? My favorite gin and tonic in the whole wide world, we had Joel Robuchon's, the MGM in Las Vegas. And I just booked us for a Joel Robuchon place tomorrow night, La Tierre. I think I said that right. So, super excited. So I had to order a gin. I know it's not going to be anywhere close to the gin I have there, in celebration for what we're going to eat tomorrow. And hopefully I get a gin and tonic there tomorrow if it all works out.
Okay, so it turns out all we have to do is scan the QR code on the table and it pulls up an app that has our bill on it, so you don't even have to talk to the waiter, you can just pay it and run. Wow. That was too easy.
My burrito came out in, thank you.
You need something else?
No, it's okay.
No, all good.
Okay.
In like 90 seconds. I understand. They ate pre-cooked chicken, knocked it out. That's what I love. I love Paris. I love Paris in the nighttime.
Babe, that's why you gotta live in a city, right? Right? You agree with your wife in the city life?
I gotta say that Paris is totally different than every other city we've been to in France. So when you're in Paris for the first time, you have to swing by Navajo Nation, Native American restaurant, because then you know you're in Paris. Because I've never been to a Native American restaurant before, except for the one in the Indian Casino by Palm Springs. Maybe that was Native American, I don't know, maybe it wasn't. Hey baby, where are we going?
Not on the underground.
What was that dramatic for you?
That's stressful. My personal bubble was definitely, my personal space bubble is definitely bigger than the space that I had They're like throwing their bodies to try and get on other connecting trains on other platforms. And I was like, Paris is beautiful. We will walk an hour and enjoy everything that we see and share it with you, and just be at peace with the fact that we have the ability to retain our personal bubble space. So we're going to see some gardens, then we're going to Notre Dame, and the Hunchback doesn't live there still, but we're gonna see what we can see of it. I don't know the restoration process and where they're at after they had the big fire, but we're gonna wander around some of the other main sites, maybe walk by the Louvre, even though we're not going today, we're going another day, and we're gonna end up tonight at the Eiffel Tower. So romantic. No comment. We might be at somewhere that represents France or not. I may be kind of addicted, and I've been deprived of Starbucks for like a week now. But I think I'm gonna genuinely consider starting a petition for Starbucks to be like the safe zone in John Wick. So you guys know what I'm talking about, where it's like an embassy or something for like coffee lovers of the world, where like no harm can come to you here, and it's just like wonderful and nice, and it has almond milk, like coconut milk, and all kinds of vegan alternative milks. And it's a happy place. So we're standing outside of Notre Dame, and it's really weird to be here now, seeing it in this state. I was here years ago and remember being right here and like literally having no idea that this would ever happen. And it's really sad, but it's also, I'm really thankful they're restoring it and they were able to save so much of it. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful history, and definitely a huge monument and landmark in Paris. So I'm glad that it's still here and we're able to experience it in this degree. And hopefully they will continue to be able to restore it back to its former glory and even better.
We're inside the courtyard of the famous museum called the Louvre.
Picture that everyone does is like pretending you're picking it up with your fingers. Don't really know why, but if you come, just know that's the thing.
Joan of Arc. Go, go, girl! Go, go, go! That's cool. This is a homage garden to Marco Polo. You guys all did that when you were swimming one day. Marco Polo. Well, here he is. Well, those are naked girls, but this is a homage to Marco Polo. Okay, never mind.
Homage.
forget the reference.
Look at how pretty that looks though. Welcome to Paris.
So apparently in Europe, because they don't have as many TVs as the United States does, they just go out to the park and it doesn't actually have to have grass, and they just lay around. So we found like 4,000 people right here just laying around, and they just stare at each other and touch each other, and, you know.
Spoken like a true introvert. What are they doing? Talking?
And they're like, you know, honestly, they probably get like, you know, jiggers and itching. It's the grass stuff, you know? It's like, that's all they do here. My grandfather's dream, sit on the grass.
It's permitted. How kind.
Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow. I'm gonna pop a squat, we're gonna get a patch of grass. I'm not talking about marijuana. I'm talking about the good stuff right behind me. I started walking up here and I thought, like when I saw the statues, Owen Wilson, Midnight Paris, one of the opening scenes when he sets the premise for his delight and love for the 20s. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was filmed right up here, right over here. Remember? And coming up the stairs, and they're like, oh yeah, you're one of those nostalgic types.
Haven't yet told Jeremy that Paris has a ton of gardens that all look the same, so I don't really know.
Look at that, peeking up over the clouds. Allie spotted it first. First sight of the real Eiffel Tower. How about that? That's something. In any palace shot, you always need to get a naked statue. And then that's when you know you're legit. And if there's two, then you're super legit. Like the one over there. See it? It's like, where's Waldo? The Arc de Triomphe. I heard first about the Arc de Triomphe watching Tour de France. And I remember they always used to go under it or around it. And so this is the street, guys. We're on the Tour de France street.
I'm not gonna name names, but I was here one time in a car and someone got pulled over for driving in the bus lane after going around Arc de Triomphe like 12 times for fun.
Oh, shots are fired.
Okay, so we made it down our very long walk. I think last I checked it was 25,000 steps. Kind of just getting the lay of the land, seeing the main sights. We've made it to the Eiffel Tower, which is beautiful and magical, as you all know.
It is beautiful. Now, obviously, we have this humongous idea of what the Eiffel Tower is in our mind. And then when you're here, you're like, is that it? Is that the right one? But it's like visiting the Statue of Liberty. Once you're up and close and you touch it, you're like, huh, it is real. And then it kind of comes down in your expectation a little bit, but still fascinating, really beautiful. Now, the Eiffel Tower actually has a 3 Michelin star restaurant. At the bottom, you can go to the mid tower, or you can go to the tower all the way to the top. Those are different tickets from what I understand. And you want to get the skip the line pass. You don't want to stand in line unless you're a tourist and you're an American tourist. So be like the selfie stick people, skip the line. Even if they have the skip line passes or not, you can do it too. Tonic separate. It's great because you always decide how much you want to put tonic in. So here's the perfect ratio, guys. If you're ever wondering, here's the perfect ratio. Got it. Yay! Welcome to Paris, the French food capital of France. Fantastic meal. Everything was perfect. Michelin guide restaurant. I'd eat here again. 20 Eiffel. You got the 20. You got the 20 on the Eiffel. That's how you know. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You always find the good places
I know.
with a good view.
The Eiffel Tower.
Magical. Guys, after 4 hours of sleep, Rowan seems like so long ago. I can't even believe it was the same day. Yeah, we're almost at 30,000 steps for the day now, which is crazy. That's like 15 miles, I think. I think that's 15 miles.